How suspicious. See? Well...
Hey. Maybe.
But still...
Huh?
It appears... Perhaps. However... Could it be... Huh? It cannot be. I am sorry. It appears... I'm sorry. You're so evil. Got it? I see. How...
You...
Do you remember? Yep. I see. However... It appears... Damn it! What? Leave it to me! Now then. I'll beat you up! All right! Hey! Your balance sucks!
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscle.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since...
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full-body massages.
So, how's the window?
Let's see.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar... I was pretty sure... Check it out.
Check it out. Hold on.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like, you see, my head can fit through.
Then it's not impossible to go in and...
Yep. Huh? Like... So, I got it. You pissed me off. You... Actually...
Yep. So... let's go.
Hello there.
Why?
Well... Amazing! Now.
It's Monami! That's...
Now. But...
that's right!
Man. Now then.
Hey. Huh? Well? Want me to tell you? See? That's right. Yep. Nope. That's right. Yep. See? Perhaps... See?
Miracle! By the way... Isn't that... Too bad.
Aww. You... Perhaps... Hey, hey! Leave it to me.
Hello there. You caught me? Man. Well... You don't know? Bye now. Well... Sorry.
What? What the? Jeez!
Wait!
Not fair! Huh. Hey, hey. Well...
Why? Oh. Guitar! Oh. Oh! I see, I see. That's totally it! Aww.
I see. You don't know?
But still...
Huh? How mean. No, that's wrong. Isn't that right? It's obvious. Well... Hey,
That's weird. Bye!
now then. Bye now.
See?
Phew!
See? Yep. See? Hey, hey. Ah! Yep. Ah! Hmm. But still. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. See? Hmm. Yep. Huh? See? Wait. Time out. Yep. Hey, hey.
Now. Bow to me. Actually...
Yep.
What? Bye now.
So, what happened? Fine. I can see it! Nature, the collective will...
Now then.
My!
Whoa! Hello there. What the heck?
Big news!
I... Yep. Now then. See? Yep. Yep. Well... Perhaps... See?
Big news! See? Listen! Well? That is an order!
Hey,
Wow!
anyway.
That's weird.
However,
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star, that would be me. Sparkling justice! Well? What? Do you have a minute? However, listen.
Wow.
Uh...
I see. Well...
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come! Now is the hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of... Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking...
Now then. All right.
There is no escape.
Why you?
Stop it!
Jeez!
Unbelievable.
Bastard!
Anyway, see ya.
This is bad.
Like,
Show some spirit! This, too, must be the will of Cop.
you're so evil!
So... impossible!
That is...
No, no! Yeah! Like...
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class structure.
The outcome of this trial should be...
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder.
Some of us have not beaten that game.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that.
Some of us are characters?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
I see!
Girl A is probably that timid tone. That, based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of any.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights! Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
I see!
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway...
Damn it!
I see!
Girl C.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday. Let's move on.
I see!
Girl D is my hero.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E. I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. What, another It was one of the names. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on! Why do you keep...
It's not like I'm wrong, since you beat the game.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Hmm? What do you mean, little si-
This is what Guy F said. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the group.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction.
Yeah, I have a little... Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, She was mouthing off to me, as usual. It happened.
About that, you're probably
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true of... Okay, I understand your...
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko...
Okay, you're starting...
Anyway, now we've...
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game...
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is...
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but...
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're...
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up.
Huh? What do you mean?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What?
Getting killed is sad.
My! Such awful times we live in!
You guys are definitely...
So the mystery of the game is the murder of...
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure... I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently, girl... You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that... But... Is that true? Girl E. In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victims.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro games. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a base...
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on...
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entry immediately. They climbed the stairs to this... Girl E was in front of the music room on the second... But the door to the music room was... So Girl D went to get the key from the office. And when the five of them were finally able to go inside... They found the victim's body. Because the music room's window was broke, the sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they cut us that...
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing game.
But it wasn't a pervert, right?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room,
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key.
which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can...
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she...
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls...
Then...
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey! Is Girl E really the killer?
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway! Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
After she killed the first, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl to the front of the music? To go back to them, you need to go through. Plus, at the other 4 girls.
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong!
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window.
If it wasn't the window, then
A vase.
vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in...
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard, what? It was the sound of the vase.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and with that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, and went back to wait in front of the... All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred, and the
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E... I see! Now the...
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved!
Who cares about the murder weapon?
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta...
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. Now then, will you guys be able to fix...
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you go... Going even bigger.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Damn it! A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Then she attacked her.
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that. I got it. The killer must have used...
My goodness. I got it right. Just as I thought.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of... The weapon is something that appeared in the game, and the only thing I can think of is if you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it makes...
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
As for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes... And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery...
But the real important topic. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was at
Girl D. You're...
Huh? Mahiro is the accomplice?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music...
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place, Girl D was being harassed by the Girl E found out and tried to stop it.
And she felt a rush of anger, and ended...
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean...
She probably made her unconscious by accident. I somewhat understand that.
You can?
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th. I might as well ask just in case.
I see! It should have been.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to...
But what? That's all you can say. If that...
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters...
That is...
They don't remember! That's obvious! Because there's...
Even if I don't remember, I already know! It's obvious no one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko! Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy!
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game?
Crap! I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very... As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the... and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the... There's no way we can ignore...
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed me.
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, and it's true for you.
What?
I mean, there's a possibility
Tramp?
the true killer played that game, and most likely found that person could be using that knowledge.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru? And used...
Isn't that what happened, Yoko? Don't you understand?
What is this? Like, I can only... What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch? What are you saying, killing you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was wishing Mr. Ams all day! What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have...
Seriously,
But these footprints in the sand and...
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
The footprint I collected from your room.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach, which means when the owner of these footprints went...
A different entrance.
Are you saying when that person went inside the...
The door was still accessible when they went in, which means something happened.
Ah! I remember now!
So you've...
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for... I've never heard of that, and that's when I went to the beach house!
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that...
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass! She's obviously lying!
Huh? It's a lie? People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of... I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong!
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
That letter!
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now! I totally saw...
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30.
See. So if she... I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time.
You're wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner for you.
No, it's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys.
For some reason,
It's the truth. Deal with it.
just leave him alone. It'd be a waste anyway. That letter in Kazuichi's testimony says...
Seriously, I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying?
She's probably...
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the... That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet. And then you went ahead to the beach house. Hid yourself in a specific... There's evidence.
Here!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking...
Yes, that's right. Yoko.
What's a gummy?
I have captured the Hiyoko who summoned Mahiru to the beach house. He didn't When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit.
But Ryoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would because of that. She was only able to...
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark davas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap! This is obviously
Prove someone!
that one person. There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right?
You're the one who wore that mask and...
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko.
That... Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island, which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling...
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from...
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner. Who killed Mahiru?
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you... were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the sinner who...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding in... So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Damn it!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy!
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
There's no doubt you went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hot? So that's when you dropped the gummy. No, that's wrong.
About that gummy, did he...
The only one childish enough to eat gummies.
You're an idiot too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she...
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape...
Huh? But the gummy at the crime scene is yellow. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummy.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid! I'm not done backing you into a corner yet! We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need!
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank
What is that? Mahiru used her to block the door to the road. We have the evidence.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
Crap! We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an important piece. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No, that's wrong!
Mahiru didn't block the...
Instant death. According to my autopsy.
If you...
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. So...
Is this someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one... That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block...
Just ask Hiyoko.
Seriously! That's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean... If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been...
Huh? But... She was...
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence is...
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided that.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is...
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her box. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words. Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower...
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had...
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when...
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
I see!
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hyoko mentioned this. Which means Hyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me. If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was... Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the...
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by...
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that...
Doubting me, of all people. You got some... All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more important, it's okay.
Yeah.
See? I already told you. There's no... Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine. Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die. I'm sorry for being...
Hey, Hyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed,
Huh?
even though you're not the killer...
Like I said,
Yeah, I got that already. So
I would like to know too. It might lead to...
fine. Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up. She asked if we could...
Huh?
Damn it! So that... Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it.
So, what was your...
I told her it was fine. I mean, unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen.
You always have to say something.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m. Around noon, there was a letter...
A letter?
Yeah, this... I saw this letter and went to the beach.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look... Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m.
Whoa! The
Also strange that both letters wanted to change. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But
Hiyoko, since you...
Like I said, I never wrote the letter.
I see!
the killer must have...
The killer forged them so they can manipulate their actions.
That seems very likely. Confirmed! Just as I assumed. The handwriting is the same.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person. This part, it seems there's someone who... And this part, the killer...
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding.
So they completely tricked me. And then...
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you vote? It's not like I wanted to. Medicine? That medicine. I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have...
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out...
And that's why you ran out of the...
I was scared. It was... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko, and for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints.
That's horrible!
Hiyoko, please do not cry.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily?
This'll never end if you keep being so
Isn't that what a class trial? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to... So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely...
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not...
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he said.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who...
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe you.
Yep. The debate pursued. Good job. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? Whoa.
Dumbasses. You bet the only thing waiting for you...
Well now. Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're...
Oh, mon ami.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hiyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap...
Do you mean...
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel
Just as...
if the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there...
Which means the gummy was placed inside the...
The killer returned to the scene...
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere with...
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was...
Then, does that mean...
At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really...
It's all coming together! Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something... Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide.
What are you saying? Stop being...
killer was probably...
The closet?
After you woke up, you said you rushed out, and you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And with
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding...
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could...
Huh? Inside the surfboard? But the shelf it was on, it was pretty... Two surfboards were stacked on the top. The killer probably did that on purpose because we haven't been on this island that long. Then, the killer was close to me during...
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like...
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were if Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted. Instead, it makes more sense.
Say whatever you want, even if... All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then...
Sorry, Akane. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you a...
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from...
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement. Is the killer also included?
Yeah, that's true, but, well...
You don't sound very...
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for... I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement, it's intended to create a fair trial. It's...
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? Depending on who actually found the body, it's...
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to such...
Flexible. So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the...
Jeez, fine, fine! You want me to say it? It does...
Which means 3 people...
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer...
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the
However, before we proceed the killer blocked the roadside door.
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been...
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, now... What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they use something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wet... Dude. They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely
Maybe it's because perhaps someone other... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's because perhaps someone other than the killer moved... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on...
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
No, that's wrong! If they just needed to wash off the blood, they could have just as easily used...
Something other than the shower.
I see! Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it. In theory, then.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator, that there's no possible way the drinks... It's true there were in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down! We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words! There were water...
How many times do I have to tell you?
That was after the incident, right? But before the... And the killer took all of those water bottles and...
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all...
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles.
Oh, you're right. These bottles...
Well, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like
Then, the plastic wad dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a
It seems you've realized... See?
Let me ask.
You're the only one! Pecco.
Hey! What are you being... Then I should ask you this.
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the... If the killer really did wash the blood off with water, but there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have... So you said you went swimming so you'd...
Don't just stick. Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the... So maybe she really was swimming!
no one even saw her swimming.
No.
Huh?
After I ran into you, bastard, so there's no doubt. She would have arrived...
Hold on. That's strange. You told me you didn't see anyone.
Not so... We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house. The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from... Then how the fuck did...
why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko?
Who cares about that?
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Well, if Pecco is the killer,
Then let's hear this alleged method.
first, let's establish...
Crap! see.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only... Well, nothing really.
Huh. Don't you know how high that...
But what if, for instance, she got help?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders.
Is it possible an object was used?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't...
Of course not! Nope.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it...
You see? There's no way...
No.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us.
You did? I thought you were saying they could... I see. You don't have...
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit. And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No!
Got it!
Pekko, you carry that band... If I recall correct... Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on.
Are you saying she...
Yeah. Pekko used that...
So, you see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall.
Wow!
Miss Sonia?
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure it's one...
Well, Pekko, you...
Hold on, you're saying she used her sword as a step stool. It would have been left in the shower room, and she would...
Fuyuhiko?
Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a... Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she... When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool... And after she climbed up to the window, she would have been able to recover.
Oh, I see. Not just the bamboo. Akane said she's like a ninja. Simply put, only Peko could have proved. Even so, how disappointing.
You don't have any got it.
Huh? I said it's fine.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among very well. If you...
Agreed. Hold on.
Can it wait until after?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. In the end, you had no connect then. What?
So it's about that. I must say,
Justice?
in order to... I do not sully my hands. There is only for the sake. Justice is what makes justice is the eternal sun. If justice ever disappears, the world would immediately freeze. I will not...
It's fine.
Justice must always be the... So I must fight. This is... as the light of justice. Justice complete! The center of justice, that is... that would be me. Now then, what? I am in the name of sparkling...
What's going on? Everyone! Sparkling Justice is a clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be...
ally of justice? This mask, just like various items. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it!
This is turning out... Hey! Take a look! This... Huh? So what's your answer to my...
This world must always be evil, must be eliminated immediately. No matter what. I'm
evil?
If you knew about that incident...
And because of that, I was able to...
Then...
To protect justice, of course, in order to protect justice, and executed justice.
Holy crap!
Peko.
My truth. I have... It just shows my determination. I'm willing to become anybody to shout...
Oh! I can't stand...
Let's go over this incident one more time. Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning. Mahiru most likely played Twilight. She probably wanted to discuss it with some. Kyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation. However, someone... The killer eavesdropped on their conversation by preparing a specific item. That item was the letter. The letter and the letter Hyoko by providing different times. Hyoko totally trusted that letter and was drugged into unconsciousness. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer so they could frame her as the At 2:30 p.m., she was completely approaching her from behind, the metal bat that was left at. The bat was brought down onto the... According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru... With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing. They dragged Mahiru's body. Also, the mask found at this... I'm not really sure why. That's how the crime scene However, by moving Mahiru's body... Plus, the shower room had no water because it was... But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the... They used plastic water. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room in place of showering. However, they had no choice. Littering is against the rules. After the killer washed off the killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had... After some time had passed, the sleeping drug... I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have... she made plans to see Mahiru. From the shock and panic of Hyoko fled from... Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. After Hyoko left, the killer... and placed a gummy that, ironically, placing that gummy... Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand. The small window in the... However, that window is wrapped... The bamboo sword... The killer took the bamboo sword out of... and used the sword as a step stool to... As long as they're able to reach the window. And so the killer left the beach house, but their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. So when the killer met up with us... So how about it? This is the
I see. What of it? She's like, I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.